First day in New Zealand, wake up to a freezing 50 degrees. We did good. We're passing the inspection, but we're trying to get off the dock and this guy wants to park right behind me, and it's like we're parallel parked here with 15 knots blowing me onto the dock. Davis is going through our welcome bag. What do we got? We get alcohol that mom needs after my shell was taken away. So we just went in our first New Zealand store and these people are so stinking nice. It is a cold work day here on Paradise Falls. Tools are out. Halloween looks a little differently this year. We are gonna roll up and these New Zealand people are gonna laugh at us. So living on a catamaran, you don't buy your fallies for sailing, it's for your dinghy rides. We're with 4 other boats, all kind of families just like us. Like we're from like suburban America, lived in cul-de-sacs, we're out here doing this. So days like today make all the pain and suffering of all the passages and stuff, makes it so much worthwhile.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way. We got what it takes. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
What?
That was pretty painless.
Well, good morning. First day in New Zealand, wake up to a freezing 50 degrees, but it's 8 a.m. We've already had customs and immigration come on board. Past that, so next we're just gonna wait for biosecurity to search our boat and make sure that we don't have any items that you can't bring into New Zealand, such as like wood products they want to inspect. They want to inspect the boat for pests. You can't have any fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, can't have any meat, no frozen foods. What else? You have to check your shoes, make sure there's no soil or anything from other countries. So hopefully we'll get that, and then I think we might get a berth over here in this marina because she needs a bath. Oh, quick tip, when you're traveling around the world, if you're doing a circumnavigation and you happen to leave the dock with multiple months, years of medication, just say 3 months. Just say you only have 3 months on board. We've not really had anyone look yet, but just the magic number is 3 months. So if you're going on this trip, do not bring your wedding conch that you had on your... Well, Rob and I had this on our wedding day, and they blew it on the beach when we got married, so they're gonna have to take that because it's an endangered species. So we did good. We're passing the inspection, but I guess we never thought we were coming to New Zealand, so I brought that with us, and we've blown it in sunsets, and I thought, oh, I can go around the world with us and then give it to my daughter, give it to our kids, but New Zealand's gonna confiscate it, so I'm still tired. Alright, we are all cleared in. The reason that was such a big issue is, yes, it's a conch shell. We, number one, never planned to come to New Zealand, so I thought that would be on our boat to go around the world. I'm gonna cry again. And then McKenna could use it for her wedding, but anyway, you can't have queen conch because they're protected. So it doesn't matter that we brought it from the US, we didn't harvest it. It doesn't matter. They're gonna take all your queen conch, king conch, queen conch, and any coral that you bring into the country, they're gonna take. So anyway, what was I gonna say?
It's tough because, you know, that's something that we could have passed on as a family heirloom that meant a lot to us, and
well,
now...
For the fact that we were being honest, like I could have been malicious and hit it, and I don't know.
Yeah, but, you know.
All cleared in.
We're all cleared in.
So last night we were the only boat on this dock, and 2 came in last night, 2 or 3 came in last night, and there's been at least 3 boats that have passed this morning. So Apua is a very busy port this morning. Alright, and a tip on the passage meals. These are all the ones we have left. I would say, so these Mylar bags, I don't think they were supposed to make it into the country because they are technically meat. So I would suggest if you're going to make these, they have the clear ones. So if they can see them, I don't even know if that was the case, but a lot of the times, like the clear containers for my pantry, she just kind of shook it around, looked for bugs, and was like, okay, that's all good. So I don't know. Maybe buy the clear ones. Boats are freaking everywhere. We're trying to get We're trying to get off the dock and this guy wants to park right behind me, and it's like we're parallel parked here with 15 knots blowing me onto the dock. It's been a day. Davis. Hey. Yes, babe. Watch my rear end. I'm good. Thank you. All right, so now we have 4 minutes to change all the fenders to the other side so we can berth. Okay. Like a bus.
We got about 10 feet.
Awesome. All right, the New Zealand flag has been raised. Our home for the next 6 months. It's a really beautiful marina here. Staff is great. And we even, hopefully they don't kick us out.
So we don't have the insurance.
Oh yeah. So one minor detail, we're supposed to have $5 million of liability insurance. How much do we have? Okay, we have $1 million US, which is like 2.2 New Zealand. I don't know, we gotta figure that out. But Davis is going through our welcome bag. What do we got?
We got cards,
Key fob thing.
key fobs, card holder, I guess.
We get alcohol that mom needs after my shell was taken away.
New Zealand honey.
New Zealand honey.
Wow.
And then, like,
They gave us a free SIM card, which is a really cool touch, and then a ton of maps and stuff for the area. I don't think we've ever gotten, have we ever gotten a gift bag from a marina?
Not really a gift bag like this. We did get a whole bunch of stuff when we were on the rally, but not like this.
Yeah, this is really super nice. So we just went in our first New Zealand store, and these people are so stinking nice.
It's like a West Marine, like a, what is it? Not
It's
West
better
Marine,
than West Marine.
Well, no, it's like a camping world.
Camping World and West
basically.
Marine
Yeah.
had a baby.
That was nice, very
Yeah,
clean.
but everyone, everywhere we go, asks us about American politics. Who are you voting for? What do you think of politics in the
They are
United States?
so interested in politics here. It's absolutely crazy.
And everyone thinks we're just like a screwed up country.
All right, so this is the guys. This is like being in the 1980s all over again in the United States. That is a urine trough.
What? You pee in that?
Yeah, she just peed.
Oh my gosh.
Like when I was in high school, well,
I think people know what to do. Guys know what to do with that. It's just
some
me. I
guys,
don't go
no,
in boys'
younger,
bathrooms.
so all right.
Did you know
so
what to do
younger,
with
younger people don't do that. Did you have bathrooms like that in school?
no.
So you just had like toilets and like a little individual urinal, right? All right. So when I grew up, there was like a little trough, and the guys stood right next to each other and went to the bathroom. Believe it, it happened.
How's your first chips and fries?
Pretty good.
I'd say a 9 out of 10.
It's better than the first fish and chips we had in Fiji.
Oh, so much better. That was the most delightful lunch.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like some of the best fish and chips I've had since England. I have my first real coffee, so I'm a happy girl. This is like a convenience store, not a grocery store.
That is.
So this is the only grocery store we have available now that all of our food has been taken away. So I can say I'm extremely happy. It's beautiful, but it's not quite enough to like provision the boat. So we're gonna have to go move our boat down to Pahia, and there's a bigger grocery store down there. But the prices are not bad. What are you getting?
Chinese honey.
Sausage.
Sausage.
New Zealanders like their sausage.
Yes, I like sausage.
Look at these little bottles.
Those are
Kid
cute.
bottles,
Those
huh?
are cute.
Yeah.
And something we think is pretty funny is everywhere we go, they like country music, which I don't know. I just didn't think a lot of
Everywhere likes country music.
almost every country we've been to.
It's like the 1990s all over again.
Oh my gosh, they have real cow's milk in the refrigerated section, not UHT. This is glorious. Look at the cute little glass bottles.
What?
I'm personally just happy to see that the packages of pasta have haven't been eaten through like with rats and stuff. Still have yet to find like almond flour, stevia, that kind of thing.
So these were banned in the U.S. because kids would, since the price is inside and not like the peels, so children would just bite onto it.
And die.
Yeah.
But there are more risk takers here in New Zealand.
We just came from Fiji, which Fiji had some pretty cool looking money, right? Compared to the US dollar. And then I had to go get some New Zealand dollars. New Zealand is the same thing. They have different color money for different denominations.
Such pretty money.
50 right now, but check that out. Pretty cool.
So since we never planned on coming to New Zealand, we didn't bring a ton of cold weather stuff. So we're trying to dig in the bilges, trying to find our cold weather stuff. But it is freezing. If you've been used to tropical climates and it's been 80s, 90s, you acclimate to that hot weather. Everyone asks us how we do without AC, but it's freezing now and we can't find our, I know we had extra quilts. I think I may have sent one back. Did we send one back when we sent the inverter to Florida? We wrapped the inverter in Davis's quilt, so it's a little chilly.
What?
Today we are gonna go over here to this Apua to Pahia trail and check out our first New Zealand trek.
So what do you call that? What kind of rock is this where you have the striations going this way?
Sedimentary.
Yep, that's correct. Great. You know, those are actually edible. You can use, people eat those as food, like in Japan and the Philippines and stuff. They call it green caviar.
You wanna try it?
You wanna try it? No?
Getting ready to try a sea grape. Let's see. Alright.
Sea grapes.
It's not a grape, it's just filled with, it's like a balloon filled with salt water. You try it.
It's like, what was it? Here. It's just salt water inside of it. Weird.
It's not grapey.
It's not a...
Wow.
Well, happy Halloween. Didn't even realize it was Halloween today.
Dang. Second Halloween.
Second Halloween. You're grown up, you're 12. We'll buy you a bag of candy at the store.
Heck yeah.
So one cool thing we have found is Google Lens. So if you don't know what something is, like the sea grapes or that tree, you can just take a picture of it and then identifies it, and then you can read all about it.
Woo! Hurrah!
So what do you think of your first New Zealand trail?
Tiring, but really cool.
They're really well kept up and really, really well done. I'm excited to go tour the rest of them around the country.
We've got a lot more to see.
Yeah. Back on the boat, and now we've got chores to do because this is our last day in the marina. We are hoping to take off out of the marina just so we don't have to incur those extra costs. So now that we're back, Rob is currently up the mast. He is running a mousing line to redo our lazy jacks. He's got to wash the boat. I need to go do laundry. We need to go get a new nav light for the front and one other thing, and then we'll be all set to go. So while he's up there, he's also going to do a rigging check since we just crossed an ocean. And the tools are out on Paradise Falls. What are you doing now?
I am checking the nav light. It stopped working on our trip, so I'm checking the, first I'm checking the power, making sure I've got power, because this is a sealed unit, so if we have to replace this, we have to replace the whole unit, not just a light bulb. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the power here, make sure I've got good DC voltage to here, and if I do, we need a new light. If not, I need to figure out why I'm not getting sufficient power here. It's the light. So I've got power going to the light. I've got 13 volts going to the light, so we're good there. So that means that the light fixture is done for. I can't replace it with a $10 bulb. You actually have to replace the whole fixture, so it's like anywhere between $120 and $180. However, that part's made in New Zealand. And where are we? New Zealand.
Praise God. All right, 2 hours later, and multiple
lights again.
And multiple trips to the marine stores.
We got nav light, peeps.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
And a brand new,
It's
shiny
light. Yep.
nav light.
Yep.
Yay,
Looking
good job.
Looking good.
All right, one
Next
thing
project.
off the list, exactly. And add the restringing of the trampoline to the list from the water on the way down. We forgot to mention that earlier. So big things happening today. This is the farthest Davis has ever gone off the mast. He's being brave today in New Zealand. And it looks like Rob finished the Lazy Jacks once again. He'll explain to you, because I think he added another set of rings up there, so hopefully that will solve our issues.
I'm fully standing on the spreader.
He's so proud of himself. We're so proud of you, Davis. So Halloween looks a little differently this year on Paradise Falls. We didn't even realize it was Halloween until today. So happy Halloween. Good morning. Where are we going? It's 7 in the morning, and our old buddy boat Warrior is
struggled to get here.
struggled. So we're gonna go meet them out here just to welcome them to New Zealand. And there's our friends. They made it. All our friends made it in from Tonga. Welcome to New Zealand.
Hey, it looks like you guys had a great passage.
Yes.
You went a lot faster than 5 knots.
Yes, we did 7.
7.
Whoop whoop. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Where are you headed?
I'm gonna go run a part to one of our, I guess, old buddy boats, cause their outboard engine, I guess, was having problems, and they had to order a part here. So we actually went ahead and ordered the part for them, so they didn't have to wait. And so I'm actually gonna be running it to them.
Because they just arrived from Tonga and they're sitting on the quarantine dock. So we have just hung out with our buddy boat Warrior almost all day today. So all of the people that came in from Tonga that left the day we left or the day after, they're just now making it here.
Sometimes you say goodbye and sometimes you say hello.
Yep, but there was one boat demasted from Tonga. There was another one that
Scuttled.
was demasted and then they ended up scuttling it. So 2 boats were lost on the way here,
Yeah.
which is sad. But look at that sunset.
Good morning from the Bay of Islands Marina. We are going to be checking out today and gonna get our tour on of the beautiful Bay of Islands here in New Zealand. Hopefully we've got a couple more things to do on the boat before we push off today from the dock. We'll get those done and set out.
Scrubby, scrubby, scrubby. Oh,
Alright, we are racing to get the boat clean because we didn't get it done yesterday, and we got to check out in the next like 15 minutes. So we are scrubbing decks and trying to wash everything down possible. And apparently you're not allowed to use power washers in New Zealand. That's a no-no, but we got it okayed by the dock master to finish. Take us off the dock?
Yep.
It is a cold work day here on Paradise Falls, and my hiking shoes, these Chacos here, I've worn them so much that there's not a whole lot of tread. So it's the only hiking shoes I have for all these trails. So Rob is going to attempt to make some cuts in the bottom to give me a little bit more tread to see if it helps with grip. That scuffed up kind of nicely, so we'll help with these increased ridges, help with the traction. We are gonna get together with some other cruisers today. I think there's 3 or 4 other boats, and there is a winery over here on Russell Island. So Davis wants to take this car ferry, so we're gonna meet our friends over at the marina, take the ferry over to the winery.
All right, so in order to stop our clothes from getting wet while we're in the dinghy, we're gonna go ahead and put our foulies on.
I have never actually worn these while sailing.
So hopefully it keeps our clothes dry as we get over to the dock and get situated, so we have an enjoyable day completely dry in this
Jeans
cooler.
and dinghies don't really match, but it's so stinking cold, and we're going to a winery, so it's not like I can wear like leggings.
Yep. So
All right,
So I don't
Mom
know.
is ready to go in the dinghy.
we are gonna roll up, and these New Zealand people are gonna laugh at us. No. They think we're crazy. They don't
Actually,
think
a lot of
this is
these
cold.
New Zealand people, no, but they all have their foulies on today.
Like the fishermen, not like the like.
Yeah.
Oh, had them on too.
No, I'm wearing these.
So living on a catamaran, you don't buy your foulies for sailing like offshore, because we're in a nice warm enclosure. It's for your dinghy rides.
Look, you're dry.
Davis, your first ferry ride. Davis is stoked to take the ferry.
Oh, nice.
You live on a boat, but this is your first ferry.
I know.
What do you think of it so far?
Love it. Probably so loud back there.
It is. Just think, we just dinghied in this, and it looks much calmer now.
You've ride it 4 times.
Seriously?
Oh my gosh!
Woohoo! There we are.
Will you spend it with joy? Who you share it with? Who you share it with?
Both kids are all reunited.
Who you share it with?
So today has been a really great day. We're with 4 other boats, all kind of families just like us. Like, we're from like suburban America, lived in cul-de-sacs. We're out here doing this, so we're kind of comparatively like, this is the lap of luxury, being at a winery on our boat. We actually feel like we're like yachties today, but we're all kind of commiserating because they came from Tonga, we came from Fiji. They had a way worse sail than we did, but we're just kind of all just enjoying the time that we have here in New Zealand together. What'd you find in the midst of the,
I got a 4-leaf. Apparently, I got a 4-leaf clover. Didn't even know.
amongst all these
It was like
weeds?
the first one I picked out was a 4-leaf clover.
The man picks up
And
a
now we're
4-leaf
looking
clover.
at-
We're looking.
And we can't find
They're
any.
all 3 leaves.
How'd you like the winery?
That was beautiful, man. This is
Best place to come.
Walking through the vineyard.
I feel like it's like the ultimate New Zealand day. Like, it's like a Saturday, everyone's just hanging out. It's
been fantastic.
beautiful. We're gonna run and try and catch this ferry.
Look at that. It says skipper. It's for the skipper. It's skipper parking right there, man. It doesn't say 5 kilometers per hour like Shannon thinks. It says skipper.
So we were just asking the kids, because we're all gonna be going home soon. I said, so when we go home, what's the first place you want to eat at? And what's everyone said?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Days like today make all the pain and suffering of all the passages and stuff. Makes it so much worthwhile when you get to spend time just with great people.
It's cold. It's cold.
What?
It's cold.
What's the temperature, honey?
It's cold, man. I don't know.
It's only, honey, it's only 62. I think we are gonna have a beautiful sunset tonight after an incredible day with friends.